for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
Perfection.
Nice.
So, I'm gonna be very, very different to all the other YouTubers that are out there doing their comparison videos. Number 1, Mario Kart wins.
It is what it is.
Regardless of anything else, like, we'll talk about all the other aspects of it later, but Mario Kart wins. Just popularity alone could carry that game, if anything else.
It's alright, like...
You go to anyone across the world, just anyone, and go, do you want to play any sort of kids kart racing game? The first thing that will pop up in their heads is Mario Kart. Sales wise, when the numbers come out, listen, Mario Kart is going to destroy in sales because it is Mario Kart. It is more popular and more known. So us Sonic fans, let's just not feel down when the numbers come out because we know for a fact Mario is going to destroy. It's coming out alongside the Switch 2. There'll probably be bundles and all sorts for it to help promote it. Yeah, Sonic's just working off of the brand and name Sonic alone, and it can only carry it so far. Don't get me wrong, Sonic is doing really well at the minute, like extremely well, and as a big Sonic fan, I'm so happy for that. And Sonic Racing Crossworlds is gonna do great. Like, everyone loves it, everyone loves the fact that they're bringing back Extreme Gears. I myself just loving the fact that I'm gonna be able to play Extreme Gears after so long. But you've gotta understand, all of that alone isn't gonna be enough to carry the game to surpass one of the top kart racing games in the world. Okay? So here's my take on the whole Sonic versus Mario Kart racing thing going on now. Listen, Sega and Sonic team, all you need to do is focus on running your own race, because you know, and the fans know, the fans actually come to accept that, yeah, you're not going to beat Mario. So just run your own race, think about, you know, creating an amazing game and whatnot, and building upon what you've done from the previous games, throwing it into this title, and making sure the game runs smooth. Focus on the beta test that's supposed to be going on right now, and honestly guys, listen, if they just run their own race, they can make an amazing game, not focusing on comparing their sales to Mario Kart 9 sales and all of that stuff. They can run their own race and they could do amazing. I know this game's going to do amazing off the bat because of the fact that they've added in the elements that they added. They've added a new Crossworlds mechanic. They've added what? We have the Babylon Rogues. Jet's going to be in the game. We're going to have Extreme Gears. They're bringing back the nostalgia. They're giving the fans what they want. So they should know that the game's gonna do well. It's gonna be probably one of their best kart racing games to date. Now what they need to do is focus on doing better than the previous title. I'm pretty sure the best one for them at the minute is All Stars Transformed, I believe? I'm just putting it out there. You guys let me know if that's the best one or not. But they need to focus on surpassing that, like, big time. They've had enough time to focus up and create something amazing, which it looks like they have. So they need to focus on running their own race and surpassing themselves instead of worrying about, you know, Mario and all of that other stuff. Just worry about surpassing themselves and building upon themselves, and sooner or later you'll be having all 8-9 titles, and then soon you'll be able to compare with Mario. Soon it'll, you know, Sonic Racing will be a worldwide thing. But at the minute, Mario's dominating, and we just need to forget, you know, the Mario side of things for us Sonic fans, to just focus on the game at hand and focus on our series of games, you know? Don't get it twisted, like, I love Mario Kart. I play Mario Kart all the time. In fact, I think one of my first kart racing games was Mario Kart Double Dash. That was what started me off with kart racing games. And I'm not no big kart racing enthusiast or whatnot, but that game I loved so much. And to be honest, I would replay that any day, because I don't know what it is about Mario Kart Double Dash. I just liked it for some reason. So, but basically what I'm saying is, like, I generally hope, you know, Mario does well and whatnot. I'm not wishing one does poor and one does well. I hope they both do well, because I like Mario. And the funny thing is, if I was to go to a friend's house or whatnot, the first thing, like the first kart racing game that comes to mind to everyone in that, you know, in the household is Mario Kart. Like, no one would be thinking, oh, let's run some, you know, Team Sonic Racing. It's like, you kind of just know it's Mario Kart. Let's play Mario Kart, whatever the case may be, you know? So, just looking at the comments of other videos and whatnot, and what people are saying about the whole Mario versus Sonic thing, I think people just want Sonic to do better than Mario this time, due to the fact that Sonic's been on a good rise recently, and due to the fact that Sonic Crossworlds has given us something completely new, you know, added on all the cool elements from previous titles and whatnot, and giving us like nostalgic tracks, thrown in, you know, the extreme gear which everyone's hyped about, and due to all of this, they're just hoping that Sonic wins. And I guess I understand where they're coming from, but obviously everywhere else understands that it's just not gonna happen, and I think they just want to see Sonic take the throne for once, because Mario's been on that throne for so long now, to the point where it's been years upon years upon years upon years, and he's had no real competition, and Sonic's starting to shake up the game a bit now, and it's good. It's not there popularity wise and, you know, worldwide, but he's starting to give, you know, Mario a run for his money. So who knows, who knows. I'm not saying he's gonna beat it, but he's gonna get up there. He's gonna get up there. He just needs to focus on his own race, beating his previous titles, and building the building blocks to get up there someday, you know? I'm just trying to be real with you guys. Listen, this is not a comparison review. I'm basically trying to clarify what the community is kind of bubbling up about with the whole Mario versus Sonic thing, and the fact that, why are we comparing Sonic Racing Crossworlds to Mario Kart 9 at the minute? Do you see the difference in the amount of content each of them have released in the past couple weeks? Mario Kart, near enough nothing. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, a whole trailer and a whole IGN breakdown. How does it make sense to compare things at this point? Like, okay, talking about Mario Kart 9 trailer, quotation marks, because it wasn't even a trailer for Mario Kart 9. They were advertising the Switch, which featured some Mario Kart 9 gameplay, and it was near enough, probably what, 15 seconds long? So, nitpicking at a 15-second long footage that didn't really show much, showed one stage, the renders for the characters, and that's about it. And the amount of racers that can be in one race. That's about it. That is literally it. So, all in all, I'm saying there's no, you can't compare anything right now. Why are we comparing something right now? What we should be doing is waiting for the Mario Kart 9 announcement trailer. Then, if you want to make your breakdown, make your breakdown, because they would have showcased their main mechanic alongside a couple other features, and that's about it. Really and truly, we should be waiting for the breakdown of the Mario Kart 9 trailer from IGN and whatnot. That's when we can make a proper comparison, and then obviously when both the games come out, make that true comparison to say which game's going to be better in the sense of game mechanics and gameplay overall. Because obviously, sales-wise, as I keep saying, Mario Kart wins that regardless. But true nature of the game, like the actual gameplay, game mechanics, how well the game plays, yeah, we can do a breakdown of that and see which one's better. I'm definitely going to do one when both the trailers have like officially released and then the game comes out, to do another one. But I'm not going to do a comparison video now because it just doesn't make sense. There's not enough content for Mario Kart to do a comparison video too. It's just, it wouldn't be fair to Mario Kart, because obviously Sonic's got all of this content while Mario Kart's got near enough nothing. But what I do want to bring up though, imagine having Mario versus Sonic. Not Mario versus Sonic, but Mario versus Sonic in one kart racing game. They've done Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games, and those games were popping a lot. So imagine making a Mario and Sonic kart racing game, implementing the best features from each game, you know, the item boxes from Mario and the different, you know, power-ups from Mario, stuff like that, alongside the vehicle transformations and the portal rings from, you know, Crossworlds. Imagine that. And then going through a portal, being able to choose what stage you want to go on, the Mario stage or the Sonic stage. That would be insane. And then you get to pick, if you're in first place, go through the Mario stage, or whichever stage is comfortable for you, go through that portal. That would be insane. Having all the different vehicles, having all the different stages, all the different characters, that game would probably be the best kart racing game ever created. Hands down. But that's just something to think about, you know, instead of putting Mario and Sonic, you know, against each other. Let's have them work together, create an amazing game. Alright guys, let me know in the comment section down below what your hot take is on all of this. If you really do think Sonic's gonna beat Mario, give me a reasoning why, and you know, your hot take on all these comparison videos that are out there and whatnot. Please be respectful. Like I say, just be respectful. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but just let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, guys, I want to thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Stay saucy, stay sweet, and I will catch you in the next video in a bit.